Okay. Let me see if I can put the light here, because I want it to be like a little vibe, and it kind of gave. Also, don't mind the back of my bed, or like the bed. Don't mind my bed, sorry. Um okay guys, hello. I have this salt lamp that will be my lighting for today. I had the flu, so don't mind that, okay? Hello guys, so this is like a random ass video. Um and this is a random ass video, and I know it's kind of random, but yeah, before I even start with this video, you already seen the title, and this is like basically about how I feel. And before I even want to, do that, don't mind my bed. Don't mind my room. It's messy because I'm renovating. But yeah, um basically I want to introduce myself because I feel like I have not introduced myself. Most people on here will probably not know me because I don't really have a following. I don't really have a following right now, but like maybe if you came back for this video, then hello. You still don't know me because I have never actually introduced myself. So today will be the day today will today will be the day where I will tell you who I am, and I will tell you about how I feel today. Like, you might not like care, or maybe you relate to this. And the reason why I'm making this video is just because I want to get it out, and I want to help other people who are going through the same thing, because I know a lot of people right now in my age range, just Gen Z in general, are struggling with what I am going to talk about. So therefore, this video, I'm going to try and not edit this as much because I want this to be genuine and real. Not that my videos aren't genuine and real, but like if you look back to my videos, this is not what you get. It's mostly just vlogs and like having fun with my friends. So yeah, this is gonna be like a little bit of an uncut video, but I will cut some stuff here and there because first of all, I'm sick. I got the flu. Or I don't have the flu right now, but I'm still sick. I'm still coughing, at least. And yeah, I don't want to make this a long video, but I have like a problem with like talking too much, so I'm going to try and cut off everything that doesn't matter. I also stutter a lot. I have all these things right now. I stutter a lot. My first language is not English, but yeah. Okay, I want to start with the video. I have my iPad right here with all the notes with all the points see with all the points that I want to discuss with y'all, and just how I've been feeling. Okay, so also for the friends who are going to watch this video, I have partially told y'all about this. Like, I didn't talk to y'all about this in depth, so you will see this and probably, I don't know. Anyways, so I want to talk a bit about my like childhood and what I wanted to be, like what I wanted to be as when I grew up, and I'm talking about at the age range of um 10 to 16. Let's just say that. So I want to make this as short as possible. I just have a very yap problem. So, and I also trail off a lot, like this right now. I have brain fart. Okay, whatever. So I want to talk about my childhood and what I wanted to be, right? So when I was younger, like when I was 10 to 16, in the age range, I really wanted to be a lot of things because I don't know. One day I wanted to learn how to cook, and it was a phase. Then the other day I wanted to make my own pastries and start a bakery, or then the other day I wanted my own cafe. What else did I want it to be, bro? I don't know. I don't really remember. I don't really know. I don't remember a lot of things off my childhood. I only know like the bad things. Not the good things. But yeah, when I was younger, I really wanted to be a lot of things. And my mom was just like, "Oh yeah, that's really nice." And they were all just like cooks and chefs and like businesses that I had in my head. And it was all just, based on what I saw on social media, based on what I saw other people liked. Um, it was never because I really wanted to do it. Like, yes, I had phases. Yes, I had like moments where I was like, oh, I really love doing this, and I really want to maybe start something with this. But that was like every, like, let's just say 2 months, I was over it already. And yeah, let's just skip forward, because this is like I was just telling you about my childhood, just so you know how I switched every time. Every time I saw something new, I wanted to be that, and then that, and then that. And then once I started going to a different school at 16 for psychology, let's just say I really wanted to be a psychologist, but not because I wanted to do it, but because people told me I would be a good like therapist. People would be like, "Oh my god, you're like," I was like the therapist friend, right? And I didn't know that was a bad thing. I was just like, this is my role. I'm the therapist friend. God, because I believed in God at the time, God told me that I have to help people, and this is the way. So every time I talk to someone else, every time I talk to a friend or somebody new, I was like, well, every time they were sad, even people I didn't know, I was just like, tell me what's going on, and I'll help you. I promise I'll help you. And people took advantage of that. Not only strangers, online friends, also real friends. Back in the day, people used to just come to me, no one else, just me, and it was just me helping them. I thought this was my what's it called again, my purpose. Like, I thought this was my purpose, and honestly, I got so drained. And I got into this school that basically, like, I was, let's just say at school, I was not on the like high ladder, I was on the lower ladder. I was not really like good with school, or I was good with school, but just because of the COVID, I couldn't, step up that ladder because quarantine and stuff. But I just thought, okay, I'll start with this new school, and I couldn't do psychology yet, so I did something in healthcare, because I don't know, it was just some step before that or something. And I was at 16, new school with my best friend, health class or health care. That was when I knew I didn't want to be a fucking therapist, because I just realized everybody just chose me as their therapist friend, and I was just like, this is my purpose. Because every time I talk to people, I'm very emotionally intelligent, so every time I talk to people, it sorry, it helps. It helps them, and I'm very grateful for that, for that skill. But it wasn't a good one for me, because I was so drained. I was crying all the time. I couldn't do anything, and I just literally ghosted everybody. I was just like, I can't do this anymore. I have so much drained. I'm so drained, and like it was so much that I didn't even want to go to school anymore, especially when I was also in an internship that actually mentally abused me. Like the people there, they mentally abused the shit out of me. And I was just like, what am I even doing here? I honestly, I couldn't help it anymore. I had panic attacks all fucking day, every week because of this fucking internship. And for what? I didn't even want to be a therapist anymore. I didn't know why I was here. I honestly didn't know why I was here. So yeah. After that year I quit. I quit, and that was really really relieving because I wasn't able to do it again. I was like, I had to be on that school for like 2 years. And then yeah. Anyways, but first year left because I also got a therapist because I had, I wanted to, yeah. So I got myself a therapist as well because of that. And basically I left the year after. And then I was at this, like, let's just say school for 6 months to basically help me find out what I wanted to be. Okay. It was a pretty cool school. Everybody was nice. We did mostly workshops to see what we wanted to do, like activities like theater and stuff and all that. We learned about jobs and all that. We learned a lot of shit, and that was fun. I liked those 6 months. But after 6 months I was like, I want to do something with my life. I like these 6 months are like, I got a certificate for it, not a diploma, not a degree, nothing. So I was like, okay, I want something else. I want to get a degree, right? I want to get a degree. Also, I'm like 12 minutes in. I don't know how long this video will be. But I hope you still listen and bear with me, okay? So yeah, basically, yeah, so after those 6 months I said, oh, I want to be at what the fuck did I wanted to do after that? What's the name? Something with hospitality. Like, I wanted to do something with hospitality and then work my way up to go to what, bro? 1 second, English is lagging right now. Flight attendant. Flight attendant. Flight attendant. I wanted to work my way up to be a flight attendant. Why? Just because I wanted to have vacations and such. I wanted to help everybody and just be in a different country after that. I was like, how good would it be if I were to be a flight attendant and then just have my own vacations for free? So okay, that school, well, let's just say it was too easy for me. It was so easy. I was in a class with people who had needed more help because they were not from the country, and that's fine. But it was just like the work was so easy for me. I got annoyed. I got bored. I was like, what am I even doing here? What the fuck am I even doing here right now? And I got so depressed again just because. And it was so far. Like, it was so far. Every time we had to go wake up at 6 a.m. and and then stay there till 5 p.m. It was just too fucking much. I need to stop cursing. I'm sorry. It was too much. And no, it was so much. Like, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, it was just like, what the fuck am I even doing here, bro? Like, this shit is too easy. They won't let me go to the normal classes because there was this normal class where I was supposed to be in. And there was this easier class for people who were just in the country. So there was one for not normal, there was one for like people who are like were born there like me, but I suddenly got placed in the one where people were just from the country, which is like, then just give me some work that I could work with, you know. So I actually went to the teacher. I was like, yo, this is too easy, give me some work that I want to, like, that I makes me want to learn. Anyways, I got so depressed. I cried in bed. I was like, Mom, why the fuck am I even here? I was like, I want to myself again. Like, when I'm at a place where I do not want to be, I get so depressed. I get like so depressed and I don't want to do anything. So my mom was just like, okay, you know what? Because school isn't working out for you, let's do online school, okay? So right now I'm doing an online school. It's been a year. I'm almost done with my second year and then I'm graduated. Um, but the school stuff and the stuff that I wanted to be, right? Honestly, I just looked at it as I don't know what I want to be. I honestly don't know what I want to be. I don't know where I want to stand at the end of all this. And it really stressed me out as a teenager, honestly. It really stressed me out and I really had a bad time because of it. I was just like very much depressed. And honestly, if you are depressed right now and you're like, I don't know what I want to be, honestly, you just have to wait it out. You have to just let it out, wait, because there will be a time where you know. It's just not now, and that's okay. And you cannot take literally all the time. You could be fucking 25 right now and you don't know what you want to be. You could be 16, you could be 18, 19, you know, 30 even, and you don't know what you want to do in life. It's like, it's annoying, it's so frustrating, it's so depressing because some people just know. And it's so like, I'm so jealous of these people who just know and how easy it is for them to just get into that education or just get into that job or whatever. But honestly, I couldn't. I don't know what I want to be. I don't want to be one thing. That's the thing. I don't want the rest of my life to be one career. I just can't. I don't know. But yeah, anyways, that was all for the school and the childhood, okay? Now what I want to talk about is what I feel like with my current oh, hold on. With my current beliefs right now for the career. I just think right now I don't know what I want to be. It took me 8 years to find out what I actually want to do for school. I have 3 things that I want to do for school. Music. People are gonna be like, you won't get a job with that. Honestly, I might not even be alive by then. You know what? Let's just do music school. I have the other one. I have film direction. Film direction sounds really fun to me. I have like a very like, sorry. I fantasize a lot, you know. So I also write, and I don't know. I don't know. But it would be fun if I did something like that. And then there's media, something in media about art design or digital design or something like that. Digital, yeah, that. I want to do that. People are like, oh, don't you think AI is gonna take up? I don't care. I just want to survive these years of school. That's all I care about. Like, and I know I should care about a job and what I want to do in life, but I just believe that it will come to right in front of me, and then I'll just be like, oh my god, I'm so happy I want to do this right now. Because it's so hard to be a part of society, bro. Because you need to know this and then you need to know that, and it's just like, I don't know. And that could be so lonely. Like, it could really be lonely because it's just like everybody, like a lot of people know, and then some people don't know, and that's also okay. But like, if only I knew, you know, if only it was so easy that I could just know what I wanted to be. But then I'm like, I'm just human. I've only lived once. Why should I decide right now what I want to be? Why should I just know? Why should I not take other routes or just make mistakes and just go around and start over again? Why should I not be able to do that? I don't want to be I don't want to stick to one thing if I don't like it anymore. I want to be able to change it, you know? And that should be able. I don't think society should, you know, demonize that for starting over. And that's what happens a lot, and that's so annoying. Okay. And now we're gonna talk about part-time jobs because that shit is hard to find. Like, oh my god. I've been looking for a fucking part-time job for the longest. For the longest. And I just know every Gen Z person relates. Like, as soon as you start hitting 18 or 17 or 18, you're not getting a job, bro. I'm sorry. You have to be fucking lucky. You have to be so lucky. And that sucks, bro. And I want to tell you something that I am very, very embarrassed about. And that's the next thing. It's already been 20 minutes of filming. I don't know how long this video will be, but yeah. I have this thing where I'm scared to like make it over like a certain time because I just think people won't watch it. Anyways, so part-time jobs. I want to tell you something embarrassing that happened like a couple weeks ago. So I finally found a job, right? What is with this lamp? I look yellow. Hello? Was I yellow all this time? But anyways, I had a job. I got the job. I was like, at first I was so happy I got the job. I was like, yes, I finally got a job. But then once I started, or once I was about to start, it's like my first day, right? And I'm getting ready and I'm just like, I don't know. I'm so nervous. I was sad. I was in my bed. I was rotting. I was just like, oh, what if they're not nice? What if I hate it? What if this? What if that? And I was so sad. I was just like, I don't want to go anymore. But like, I need to go. I just need to find out because this is the job that fucking hired me. There's no other job that hired me. I need to try at least. Like, other people are looking for jobs and they're not finding shit. So why am I nagging? Anyway, first day comes around. I'm nervous. I low-key, like, in that first day, felt like I was just cleaning. I was a janitor. I was doing their last, like, the things that they didn't want to do, they gave to me. That's what it gave. They were nice though, and they info bombed the shit out of me, and I was just like, I can't remember all of this, like, and they just made me clean a lot of things and then just do stuff with the clothes because I worked in a boutique for a day. Well, that was like a 7-hour shift. I was dead, bro, after that. And then they were so annoying. I'm sorry, like, they were nice, but so fucking annoying. If you see this, you don't know me, you don't remember me, you won't see my face again. But yeah, they were so annoying, honestly. But yeah, anyway, after that shift, I was like, just a decent ass shift, you know. I shouldn't really expect anything of a job. I shouldn't expect it to be fun, which my last job was really fun to me, even though I had several breakdowns. Anyways, so like, I was just so sad. Not sad, but like, I was just like, I guess. And then the next day I had like a day off and I was like so sad. And I was just crying and I was just like, I don't want to go anymore. I don't want to go back. I talked to my mom. My mom was just like, just give it a month, you know? Just give it a month. And I was just like, I'm too overstimulated there. Like, I didn't know at first, but then once I was home, I was just like, I'm so overstimulated there. Like, I can't do this shit again. I can't. And my mom was just like, just try to do it for at least a month. And you know what? I said, okay, but the night that night when I went to bed, I had a full-on panic attack. I was like, no, I don't want to go. Could not breathe. I could not breathe. I was like, damn, I haven't had a fucking panic attack since my internship in 2023 or 2023. And I was like, I don't want to go. 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 I text my friends, and I'm like, I can't do this shit, bro. I can't do this shit. Like, I also, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Sorry, I'm stuttering. And then the day of, when I had to go back, right? Bro, I was so depressed in my bed. I literally talked to my mom. I was like, Mom, I don't want to go. But then she was like, no, you should go, at least for this week. And I was just too tired to like argue. And then when my mom left for work, I had another panic attack because I don't know, I had another panic attack. And my aunt, she called for me and she said like, hey, she's not going today, you know, she's going to the fucking hospital. I didn't go. She said that. I don't know why she said that, but I didn't even go. But at that moment, I just knew I needed help. And my friend says you should go check yourself for autism because like I show a lot of signs. I need documents. Everybody in my family is like, you're autistic. But yeah, honestly, yeah, I'm gonna get help for that. I'm calling people right now because that's not okay. That's not normal. I know it's like normal for, you know, but like, yeah, I just felt so embarrassed, you know, because now every time I'm like complaining about not having a job, I think of like I had a job but I fucked it up, or I didn't fuck it up, but like I had a fucking panic attack, bro. Like I fucked it up because of anxiety and like just I don't know. But yeah, I was just so like I just feel like pretty embarrassed about it, you know, because I had a job and then I fucking have a panic attack. And it's just like every time I think of I talk about jobs, I talk about jobs with my friend, I talk about jobs with my mom, and it's just like I just know they think I had a job and you fucked it up, or not even fucked it up. I normally don't really like overthink, but like now every time I think about or talk about jobs, I'm just like they probably think I had a job and I fucked it up. Not like necessarily fucked it up, but like, you know, I don't know. But I have to let that out for real. I have to let that out. But yeah, it's so hard to be a part of society. I don't know where I want to like. I don't know what I want to do, and you know, I find that okay. But at some parts, like finding a job, it's gonna be hard because I have to do certain stuff that I don't want to do, and I just need to find my stuff. I need to find my place, and I need to find my people, which I already have. I have my people, but like I need to find my people in the job and stuff, so and stuff like that. You know, I want to do stuff that doesn't make me want to have a panic attack. I want to be able to just bite through because I did that, but I got fucking fired. Not because of me, by the way, just because there were too many people and they had to let go of a lot of people. And just that job was really good for me because I was isolated. I really want a job that isolates me, you know? And now I don't have that and I don't have a job, and that's okay, but it sucks because I'm running out of money. I'm running out. I don't know what I have to look for, and I'm going to like call for help, you know? I'm going to get help. But it sucks. I wish I could just have a normal job, or I wish I could just go to school, because right now I'm in a homeschool, but like I also couldn't do school because of fucking overstimulation and panic attacks and whatever, and it's just like I can't do these things, and it sucks to be a part of society, because like there's not a lot of things for people like me, people who relate to this. Maybe like you just need to find your place. I just need to find my place, because I had that. Trust me, I had that, and I was blooming. I was fine. I'm blooming right now, but it's just hard right now, just since I don't have a job. My school is online, which is fine. I can do it. But it's a lot, you know? And that's what I wanted to like talk about with you guys, and just let you know that you're not alone. Let people know that I'm not alone. I don't know. Because I am really doing great. It's just that I need places where I could evolve, and not just in my home, you know? I want to go out. I want to have a normal school. I want to have a normal job where I could talk to people and not be overstimulated, or just be around people, and you know, because I'm pretty social. I wasn't social at all at first, but now I'm pretty social. I just don't have people to talk to. I have my friends, of course, but like I like talking to new random strangers. I do like that, and I don't know how to find that stuff, society, that those people, you know. But yeah, I just wanted to talk to y'all about that, and I hope you really liked what I had to say, or it helped you in a certain way, you know, because you're not alone. You just need to find your people. You just need to find your place, and, and you will, you know, be happy. You will succeed. You will always succeed. I just know you have to wait, and that's hard. For me, it's not that hard anymore, because I just came I just came at peace with that. I have to wait. I have to wait, and that's okay, because life is not over yet. I'm only 19. You're probably around my age, and even if you're not, you're still alive, and that means life is still going on. So, yeah. I just wanted to say that, and yeah, hope you like this. Bye.